Alright, hello everybody. Today, we are here at Kentucky, and today we're here for our ISRA race here. We're doing... Alright, anyway, yeah, decided just to stream practice and qualifying. We're doing one big 30-minute segment for both. But yeah, we're here in Kentucky. This is our second ISRA race of the weekend, and, yeah, we were going to run our auto race that we had planned, and then we realized, well, the drivers actually recommended doing this, running Kentucky instead, and that worked out because there's no way I was getting the track ready in time. So it is going to be a bit laggy. I ran some test laps here because I was going to see if we should run this or remastered. Ran this first and was like, okay, it's kind of laggy. Cars, it's very easy to lock up the brakes, but I was like, okay, you know what, whatever. Okay, that, took my notes on it. Moved on to remastered. There is no Kentucky at remastered, or if there is, but it doesn't teleport you at minimum. So that kind of made the decision a little bit easy. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, no, we are here at Kentucky. One big practice and qualifying segment. Yeah, like I said, easy to lock up the brakes, and pitting doesn't work, so I have to tell Banana that, but I'll tell them all when we get the thing going. But yeah, I don't think the pit function is working properly. Obviously, 1 and 2 different than 3 and 4. I don't know why intermediate tracks were so obsessed with having different 1 and 2 than 3 and 4, but they were. Kentucky did it. Texas did it. Phoenix did it. Like, they all just kind of decided, you know what, we need different corners on different ends of the racetrack for whatever reason, but that's what they did. Completely ignoring the fact that I mean, except for like Homestead maybe, but like, unless they were perfect ovals like that, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are already different because of the way the front stretch is, which is usually tri-oval or quad oval. So yeah, I don't know why they felt the need to do this for whatever reason, but they experimented with it, found out it didn't work, and got rid of it. pretty much everywhere. I mean, Phoenix they kept. But they got rid of Kentucky, and nobody likes Texas. There's always rumors about them changing that place. So, yeah. There's your story on that. But, yeah, no. We're here at Kentucky, where Banana and Dodge are still serving there. One of them got a 13-year time penalty. One of them got a 17-year time penalty. I don't remember what made the officials so mad that day. My guess is we had a math test or something because we obviously were not happy. If we gave them that significant of a penalty. However, I think it was Banana, or no, I think it was Dodge who had the 13-year penalty. He's almost down to single-digit years remaining. That's how long we've been doing this. So, yeah, no, he's they're still serving their penalty. They are yet to finish that race. That race is still technically ongoing. But yeah, you know what, that's fine. I mean that happens in every league, right? I mean, that's normal. That's probably a fair penalty, right? I mean, it's only a couple of years away. I mean, Remember your penalty from 2023? Where you and Dodge had, like, it wasn't from this weekend. It was from, like, 2023, and you and Dodge, I don't remember what you did. I think you cut the course, and me and the officials were not happy that day. We were in a bad mood, so you ended up with, like, a many-year-long time penalty added to your race time. So, yeah, you're still running that race, technically. So, technically, you're running 2 races at once, which is impressive. Yeah, no, I mean, it didn't affect the championship or anything, but, it did happen. You can't appeal it either because it's been more than a year, so you have 1 year to appeal your penalties here in Argyle, so. And then if you get banned, you have you can reappeal once a year. Terrible entry to the corner right there. So yeah, last year's winner here was Dodge. Me and him, I don't remember if me and him were having a really good battle or if it was me dominating at first. But either way, first half of the race was going good for me, and then people decided to turn against us and got in our way there, and that kind of screwed over our race. Because I remember when I was counting laps led for that race, I led like 60% of the opening laps, and then about halfway after some pit stops or something happened, I think Bloxy was like trying to make sure his teammate would win. Stuff like that happened, and I ended up leading like 5 more laps the whole rest of the way. But I remember the opening like 50 or 60 laps, I led like 32, 35 of them, something like that. So yeah, I did win that race where Banana and Dodge got the time penalty, but outside of that, this place has not been very kind to me. I have led a lot of laps here. I ran good at times, sometimes just missed the setup. There was one time people started rioting and it took me out of the race. I remember this race in 2023. So I've had good cars here. It's just never worked out. Maybe today's a different day. This is the first time we aren't running this. I'm pretty sure the first time we aren't running this track across all of Argyle history in full pack. So there's that. So Banana's behind me getting draft, so he'll probably get fastest lap. I don't know how powerful draft is here. I don't think draft is as important here as it is in the Acre-made tracks, because I usually go with a more powerful draft than we really should have. Case in point, last night. But yeah, because I don't remember what race it was. I think it was 48 minutes to Detroit. I was watching that race. And that draft was too low, but I was looking at him like that's probably closer to the draft we should have had at Mackinac. So, it is what it is, though. Obviously, I can't go back and undo it now, but for next year. Thunder gonna join. This van has not been seen since New Year's, I don't think. Okay, we have not. This man has not been spotted in the wild for quite some time, and we finally found him here. Try the top lane here, because NASCAR so badly wanted their multi-groove racing at Kentucky, which, to be fair, had some fantastic finishes. 2019, 2020. I mean, those are some amazing final laps in those races. Unfortunately, those are probably the best 4 laps of racing Kentucky ever saw. But yeah, those 4 laps, man, Kentucky in its prime right there. Functions, yeah. So the rule is in MWRT, we really don't care about strategy too much. It's just if you do need to pit, just get into a pit stall and respawn. If there's a caution and you respawn, not a big deal. When it's broken like this, I don't really care too much. But yeah, Don's leaving and rejoining here. Yeah, it is laggy at first, but give it a little bit of time, it should fix itself. I'm gonna just confirm that pit is broken. Obviously, the pit speed limit's broken. Let's see. I want full fuel. Does it work? need to click somewhere. Yeah, no, it's not working. Okay. Fastest lap. Me, but not by much. It's only about 2/100ths of a second separating me and Banana here. Banana's won back-to-back Argyle races after coming up heartbreakingly short for 5 races straight. Finally had the luck turn around. Has now won back-to-back races, including the Crown Jewel Northern 500 victory from last night. And he's looking to get back-to-back ISRA wins. It takes some learning. The track itself is fine. Like, here's what I've found throughout road racing. A lot of the times the track isn't the issue, it's usually setups, because it is very easy to lock up the brakes in this car. Like, if it wasn't as easy to lock up the brakes, this track would probably be fine. But it does take some learning. But a lot of times what I found is after a certain point, the tracks just won't get much better once you find out the right way to build them, which they obviously used here. I mean, you can see how smooth the banking transition is. Usually, if a track, like, at this point, it comes down to setups. That's kind of what I've found. Because, like, this year, with the Acre-made tracks, a lot of the tracks we were, getting complaints about. Bad this track. Oh. Well, yeah. But, yeah, either way, back to my point. Like, the tracks we were getting complaints about last year, people are actually really liking this year now that we have, break and turn, better setups. So, all that stuff. So that is part of the... So that is part of it. So, like, after a certain point, once you get the right method, like the good method for building tracks, it just kind of comes down to, do you have a good enough car to match the track? Do you have your setups down? So again, we're going to try the high side. There's Banana. Give him a little push here. I feel like we're in like a 550 package. That's what it feels like here a little bit. Park in front of the 9. There's to make a pass on. He's going to push us all the way down the front straightaway here. We're going to need to pit pretty soon, obviously. 115 laps here, so this is, obviously, I mean, you can tell by the title, but this is one of our 400, quote-unquote 400-mile races, which, for the non-full-length events, the 500s are 250 miles with the new regulations, the 400s are 175. So, yeah, that's the new regulations. We get tagged by the 9 to seize up the racetrack. So, yeah, 115 laps, I think it's the same as last year here, actually, or pretty close to it. But yeah, that is our answer breakdown for the race stages. 35, 35, 45, just like Atlanta from a few weeks ago. Actually, it's probably a month ago now, maybe a little more. Yeah, a month and a week, I think. So, yeah, there's that. This is the final race of the weekend. I'm on spring break, so that gives me a chance to work on some stuff for the league. I don't know if I'm gonna do as much on the racing side of it. I might focus more on music, but we'll see. I don't have that fully planned out yet. Obviously, I'm doing stuff over break too, but yeah, that's so I do have a chance to like work on some tracks, get some paint schemes done, all that stuff. I mean, obviously, there's some stuff for school I still probably should do and probably will end up doing, but the point is I have time to work on stuff if I need to. However, with that said, we are not having a midweek, or at least we do not plan on having midweek races. If next weekend ends up getting kind of busy, we might have to throw like a Thursday night race in there or something like that, but we'll see. Anyway, as per usual, practice/qualifying turning into basically pre-race, because the pre-race race, because this is now just me and Banana basically battling each other. And if this, I mean, obviously I'm probably on some pretty worn out tires. We're running out of fuel rapidly, but I think fuel, or that's not the point I wanted to make at all. I think clean air is seeming to be pretty important here overall. It's like down behind the 9. I mean, to be fair, our lap times were pretty close, but still, it is, like, cleaner is going to be important with lap times being as close as they are. But the 9 makes a mistake there. He's going to drift up the racetrack into us, get sideways. Nearly send us up to the wall. There's Dodge up there. He's ran a few laps already. But you have to be pretty easy on the brakes, or else you're going to lock them up. So entry to the corners are pretty difficult here. I'll say one thing I do really like about MWRT is how they were able to get the acceleration. Like, runs matter here. Like, look at how slow I'm gaining speed. Like, in most other, games with the cars, they'll take, you'll gain 5 miles an hour almost instantly. And, you can get up to full speed by the time you get halfway down the back straightaway. I do like how, runs are really important here. I'm sure that's I'm sure you can really see that at tracks like, Homestead or, places like that. As we're starting to enter the final. Oh, Banana temporarily on pole here. Probably got some double draft between me and the 16. I need to pit, so I'm gonna see how far off I am. But yeah, no, 4 thousandths. Oh man, Banana really smoking the competition here with that time. Oh geez, we improved in general. Last time I looked, we were running 34.5s. Okay, so we're up we're up a little bit too, in terms of overall lap time by about 0.2 there. So that's good. There we go. Alright, so we need to find 4 thousandths of a second. Oh, and he's waiting on me too. And now I'm in the wall. Now I gotta hit the brakes so I don't wreck the thing. Even more than I already did. What is he doing? Oh, he's trying to defend his pole by driving like Carson Hocevar. Okay, I see. Oh, he actually helped me through the corner there a little bit. Oh, here's Dodge. Dodge out of nowhere to the top. He's going to get involved in this, isn't he? He wasn't too far off either. Oh, he was about 0.3 off, but I mean, you can find that pretty easily here now. A little contact maze. He just sails it off into turn 1 and 2 here. And now we're going to run into him as he's slow on the apron. You can see how much runs matter. Like, the 9 is getting away now. So enter the final 10 minutes of practice/qualifying. Again, this is qualifying, but it's your practice time too. So one big segment here today. Oh yeah, fresh tires matter. We got pace now. Or at least it feels better. That's at minimum. Well, not through the entry of the corner, I can say that. Tell you that much, through entry, it does not feel much better. It felt worse, actually. Dodge up the racetrack behind us. I could see him on the camera there. On the right-hand side of your screen is where he would have been. I'm not going to check the pile on every lap, Banana. Why would you do that? And he's going to send himself around hard into the wall, and that's a backup. No. Oh. Okay, yeah. AFK? Alright, fair enough. That still doesn't explain why you parked it in the middle of the racing line, but okay. I get it, I guess. Oh, he's backing up into our lane. I don't think he was AFK. I'm going to go as far to say I don't think he was AFK. If I can find a way to get a better exit to 4 there, I think we're gonna be in an okay spot. Okay, good. He did get his cart back on his wheels. That's good. Don't have to spend 30 years trying to flip it back over. That was a good turn 1. Dodge also AFK, it appears. Do I try something different in 3, or do I just... yeah, well, entered early. Alright, well, we're going to be trying something different by absolutely choking a white pole. Because we had a great lap going before that. Well, we did get a little bit of a better run on exit, but I don't think that will be enough. So let's throw it in the wall. Banana, not again, dude! Like, really? Like, I can use, like... I'm starting to consider, like, getting you on inciting a riot penalty here. What's my time? Dodge, there's a pylon in the middle of pit road. Or timing board in the middle of pit road if you want to go see your time. I'll check times once I get to about 5 minutes here. So I'm running some good laps, so I'm expecting the 9 to be blocking the road here. Nope. Good thing I was up here, because he would have been blocking me again. It's a good run on exit. We're going to have a ton of speed entering turn 3 here. I have actually been to this racetrack. I went in 2017. I believe Truex won that race, if I remember correctly. Get pretty good 1 and 2 right there. This could be a good lap. I am gonna, yeah, we'll go for it, I guess. We'll try something a little bit different here to 3. By a little bit different, I mean pretty much the same thing, and that might be a good sign. Dodge pole? What? I'm P3 then. You can't have that. What did he find? Rotate down. There we go. Might be in the wall a bit. Yeah. Lost a little time there. I guess I don't know by how much. Okay, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do in turn 3 for forever, and I haven't gotten it. 10th on you? Okay. So that's pretty much a 10th on me then, too, probably. Assuming times haven't changed much, so... There we go. Okay. Should be a pretty good run down the back straightaway here. This is a banana in front of us here. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, let me finish this lap, because I think I might be... I thought it'd be a better lap than it ended up being. Well, maybe. Maybe that was a good lap. I don't know. Let me see how 1 and 2 feels, and I'll check the timer. Pylon. Who? Oh, Barry is back. This man retired. This man gave away his account. I thought he retired. Guess not. Alright, yeah, this is the back corner. I'll check times. Okay, so Dodge by a 10th over Banana, who's got a 10th over me. Okay, so I haven't improved at all. Nice, he got the account back. Nice. Alright, so Barry here, yeah, we'll know. Alright, here, let me make sure I'm out of the way of these guys before I start. Yeah. Dodge 34-1, then Banana 34-2. We have a 34-3. So, yeah, we do need to find a few tenths to catch up to this guy. He's going right on by us here as we exit pit road. Yeah, so he's been entering higher, washing up the racetrack, and then, yeah, cutting down. That's what I've been trying to do. Car wouldn't do it. There we go. Okay. Here's a Banana hopping the paint down pit road and up into our lane. Trying to pass him on the top, get some momentum going. Not going to work. If he moves up again, yep. I'm driving like an aware man here. And now here comes Dodge. Yeah, no, just go, dude. You're going to get in the middle of our mess. So we can sail it off into turn 3, I guess, all of a sudden. 3 and 4 here. Oh, it's the middle line. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, it's just kind of the middle line is what. Oh, now Banana. Yeah. Oh, Dodge not. Well, I mean, that is kind of. Oh, he's not taking any of it, actually. They're both wrecking beside us here. So we finish out qualifying. Obviously, this is not going to be a good lap as we had to, you know, take some evasive action there. But at least I know what to do in 3 and 4. Banana wreck. Hey, that's not necessarily a safety concern in road racing. So I'm believe it or not, I'm not too concerned about that. I'm more concerned about the fact he's like borderline inciting a riot. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now we're in the wall though. Where's Waldo in the Waldo? You know that, you know, because like rhyming and stuff. I'll shut up. Yeah, no, we're are you okay? Yeah, no, we're backwards driving penalty. Backwards driving penalty. We haven't had to give out one of those in a bit of time. You know, Dodge, update me on the Pistons here. I know our like our main guy got hurt. Is he like back? Banana, my entire practice has been on tape. Like, you can't get away with that. Anyway, is he still hurt? Because like I'm gonna be going to a game on Tuesday, I think. So. Like, first of all, who are we playing? Second of all, do we have a good chance to win? Third of all, how is our guy doing? Angelo going to join. 14 seconds left. We got one more lap to make something happen here in qualifying. And I expect a Rogue Banana Man to be a pretty significant obstacle here, as we're going to throw away a chance anyway. Yeah, no, we're in the wall. That's it. Barry, former teammate to Banana. We're just going to hope for a I can't speak miracle here in 3 and 4. Which will not happen. We cross the line to start 3rd. Angelo's going to be 4th here. Assuming nothing's changed, but Angelo will be 4th no matter what. Yeah, no, he fired you, Barry. We thought you retired. So yeah, Dodge. Dodge Banana me. I do want to see what were my. Okay. Then I'm not too concerned because I had like severe tire wear, but like I want to see like 34, 35, 34, 8, 34, 34, 5, 34, 7. Okay. I mean, I am a better racer than qualifier, so I'm not too concerned. Dodge 34, 1, 8, 3. Banana 34, 2, 8, 3. My bad. 1, 4, 6. Yep. 6 for Dodge. 1, 4, 6 for Dodge. Here, you can hear a string. Dodge 34.146, Banana 34.283, me 34.36, and we're gonna actually round that up 368. So we're gonna round that up to the nearest. Actually, we'll round that up to the nearest hundredth, 34.7. Because I'm not gonna, I do not feel like stating the final 2 digits of that. So, Yeah. So this is Bear, or no, this is Angela in this car. You already have it, dude. You already have it. You ran it before. You already have it. You ran it before in MWRT. Sir, can you get off my car? Turn. Up pit road. No. Dodge, Banana, me, Barry, Angelo. So, Barry running as an open car here. Barry is in the complete wrong car. Wrong car, Barry. Let me actually change to, or, well, yeah, we'll say -1. Pace speed will be 75 when we get going here. Yeah, not an Xfinity car. That's good. All right. He doesn't have a car code, so he's running full open number. All right. All right. Angelo got it. Okay, Thunder's code. Alright, that's Thunder's code. Alright, okay. Barry does not have a code. Just full open car here. He is, not unsigned to a team. He, I guess, bought a car, presumably off of Banana Motorsports, since it's a Chevy, and that was his former, team last year before he was believed to have retired after giving away the account. So, but yeah, no, he's back and he's ready to go. All right, pace, speed, 75, everyone are. Yes, green this time by. Oh, he got it off of pace, then green at line. Apparently he bought it off of Facebook Marketplace for $1. I don't know. We don't know who the seller was. Again, we're gonna assume that Banana Motorsports was the seller of the vehicle. But yeah, yeah, we gotta give way here. Okay. Bear's got to get up in line behind the 9 here. Barrier behind the 9. Yeah, 9. Okay, good. Green this time. Dodge the control car. The Banana's second. I sold it to him from it. Where did you get a Chevy? Okay, whatever. You're a Ford team. Dodge up the racetrack here. So we get ready to go green here in Kentucky. And we're going around. Barry spinning off of the Thunder. No green, no green, no green. No green, no, don't. Calling it off, we're calling it off, we're calling it off. Calling it off, we're gonna redo it. Yeah, no, don't, okay. Go around, I'll fix laps. Yeah, here, alright. Let's try that again. Green this time. So we get ready to go green at Kentucky. This is the 4th year that we've ran a streamed race at Kentucky. First Kentucky race under the ISRA banner. We're looking forward to a good night of racing here. Dodge defending winner, but we have never ran a next gen car at Kentucky, and we've never ran a non-full pack race in Kentucky. So this is a couple of firsts here for us tonight. Here at the Horse 400, named after for the Kentucky Derby, the famous horse race. But this time we get to go green. So we get ready to enter the restart zone, a very short restart zone. But we're green. We're all over the bumper of Dodge, and we're underway in the Bluegrass State. And Dodge getting away pretty good. We're immediately going to look to the bottom. So Dodge was 2/10 up on us. A little bit of contact made as the car gets tight on the bottom lane here. He was 2/10 up on us over in qualifying. However, I'm a better racer than I am a qualifier, so I'm not, too concerned yet. Very easy to lock up the brakes in the corner. Barry up into us. He's spinning. We're nearly spinning. Dodge into the wall because of it. We're going to be able to save it through turn 4. And, Banana gets by to the lead. Me and Dodge from the front of the field to the back just like that. And, yeah, now the whole field is shuffled up. Barry into the wall. Oh, no, that's going to be disaster. Thunder into the wall as well, dragging us with him. Barry into the wall. Dodge running us over as we move down the track, trying to save it. Dodge going around. So we were trying to get everything sorted out there. Yeah. Banana is the one getting away with the lead. And now Barry into Thunder, and Thunder going around in front of traffic. They're going to collect the 19. Thunder, they're both going to be able to save it. What a save for them. And we're going to be able to carve our way through the field a little bit. Contact with the 19. Yeah, I got to close this so I can fix the laps. But Banana's got almost a 2-second lead on the field already. Dodge is going to be able to merge, too, so that gives him an advantage there. So we can tighten up the racetrack we go. Actually, it's probably 3. I'll fix that 3. Is everything okay back here? Barry might have gone around. No sign yet. There it is. No. There we go. Gotta fix some time. Banana's still with a good lead. Then Dodge, then us. Then Angelo, 3.1 back. Something happened to the 38 as well. He's now 7.2 back. Barry in deep trouble. Still yet to cross the line. Something clearly happened to that unnumbered car. His number last season was 22, so I guess we'll call him the 22 car. But yeah, we have no idea where he is. Don't know if he pitted. By the way, if you do have to pit, just respawn then merge. We're not worried about fuel today since the pit function is broken. So yeah, we're not worried about that. But it looks like Barry gonna go lap down here. There's Thunder merging, so I'll fix laps in a second. And I'm maybe up into the wall back there. So I guess this technically is going to throw Barry back onto the lead lap wherever he may be. However, the leader is the 9. Then Dodge second. We are third. I believe Angelo is still 4th, followed by Thunder. So Banana crosses the line. He's got 1.1 over Dodge, 2.2 over us, 3.3 over Angelo, 3.8 over Thunder, 6.8 over Barry. We're just going to finally decide to run the top here through 1 and 2. We've been trying to get the bottom to work all night long so far. It just has not worked out for us. And now we're going to go to the top. Also in 3 and 4 here. Really going to try to get this thing to rotate through the center. Angle the cart for the exit. And hopefully we can gain some ground here. Dodge gained some ground. We also gained some ground there. Don't know if we... Yeah, no, I think we lost time to the 16, but we gained on the 9. We're going to end up in the wall here. So that's not good, obviously. Going to lose some speed. If they start battling side by side up there, you know, we might be able to get up there and have a chance to catch them. However, we're going to be under attack from the 19 now as we get ready to enter turn 3 and 4 here. So he drives it off into the corner. Dodge and Banana up the racetrack. That's what I mean. If they start battling, we're going to be able to get up here. We're just going to go for a more consistent line. We're in the middle of the corner. We're in the middle of the racetrack. You know, we're not going to try to, you know, mess up one way or another here. Barry's starting to reel in the pack as well. Everybody gained that lap on the leader, just because of because of the mess up here. Dodge into the wall a tiny bit, but he's going to be able to hang on to it. Still Banana out in front here at Kentucky, though. A lot of the times we've seen the dominant car of the race not win here. It's happened several times. Thunder into the 19 who's going to end up into us. Contact made there. Angelo getting rotation on the bottom. We should get momentum off the top. No, the 19 with a fantastic corner there is going to get up to 3rd. But as I was saying, usually we don't see the dominant car of the day win here. Now we got a monster run on the 19. By the time we get into turn 1 here. And, you know, because it's so easy to lock up the brakes, lock up the tires, go, you know, wide into the corners. The 19 getting some fantastic lap times here. Fantastic corners, I should say. I don't know about lap time, but, you know, this does kind of go back to the Gen 1 Acre cars, you know. Oh, Barry just going to full send it. Wipes us out. Gets the 16. Pile up in the back. And that's going to be our first yellow of the day. Yeah, back down to pace speed. We're going to put out the yellow for that one. Early wreck here at Kentucky. Barry and Thunder overshot the corner. Barry was the one who got into us, though. And we got into Dodge. And that's how that ended up happening. Barry behind me. Pit's open this time. Need to pit under green, just respawn the car on pit road. Angela's going to take pit road, it appears. Okay, so 19 pitting. 9 pitting. Thunder pitting, I'll stay out. Screw it. That's a terrible idea. Let's get some track position, see how important it is. Everybody else is going to go down pit road here. Just respawn, the pit physics are broken, and now my car is stalling out. So yeah, we'll see what the order is behind us. This is definitely a gamble, but you know, we'll see if it pays off. Kind of thought there. Oh, what? That worked for me. I don't got none to work. Huh. Hold up, I'm a pit. Hold up, I'm a pit. At last, bud. Respawn banana. So we did not choose that time. I'm gonna go down pit road, see if I can get this to work finally, because if not, then that might just be me. Alright. I just want to see if it's working. Oh, well, yeah, no, it actually is. Okay, so you just have to say you're pitting before, and then select your fuel, maybe? Oh, no, yeah, it is working. Okay. You just have to do things in a very strange order. Very specific order, I should say. Oh, Dodge going around. Alright, so it should be Angelo. I don't know where, you know, Thunder and everybody is relative to them, but yeah, that is... It's work. So we'll follow that normally. Yeah, so Barry's still behind me. We'll wait for Dodge to catch up. I don't know where Dodge is. Fix laps when Dodge gets up here. Dodge, take your spot back where you were. Yes, choose this time. Choose then green here. 14, so I gotta give everybody 13. There we go. Here's the choose. And to the top. I'll take the bottom. I think Barry also went to the bottom. Yep, everybody else chose the bottom. So Banana's the only one on the top here, it looks like. So we get ready to go back under the green here. I don't know if they have caution lights installed at this track. I know at Atlanta they did. So at Road America they did too, so I'd imagine they have them here, but maybe not. Oh, either way. Just make sure we're good. Thunder not really keeping up with them, going to the green here. Everybody else is going to have a huge run because we're trying to catch up still. We're back under the green. Barry might have momentum on the outside lane. Dodge is going to have a run too. Question is, will we have anywhere to go with it? But we are back under green, nearing 100 laps to go. We cut to the bottom. We'll have 20 to go. Stage 1, we may get back around, and we're fighting for space here. 3 wide, door to door to door, through the opening corner. I can't speak. Dodge looking to the outside. Laney's got momentum, but we're still 3 wide here. Barry's been a wrecking ball all night. I see that coming. I'm going to bail. And good decision, because that could have been disastrous. Banana ends up in the wall. 4 wide, potentially off the corner. Gonna end up being only 3, and Dodge is carving his way through the field, trying to get to the front of the pack. He's got his teammate in front of him, though. And, yeah, Angelo will be the leader at the line there that time by. Oh, I'm up in the wall. What am I doing? Get out of the wall. Oh, Barry roughing up the 19, sending him into the barrier, but Barry going for the lead here. Oh, he's gonna get turned by Dodge. He'll save it. Yes, he will. No, he won't, but we're 5 wide. Barry going around. All right, let's tell him to merge here in a second. Let's get through the corner here. Dodge with a great corner on the bottom. Yeah, my car just does not handle well through the corner. And Banana going around. Merge you too. Yeah, it's still early on in the run. Yeah, we'll let 5 laps or so pass from the restart, and then after that, if we get multiple incidents or something, we'll throw the yellow. Oh, my bad. My bad, I didn't mean that. Yeah, locking it up here. Yeah, Dodge can carry so much more speed through the corner. That's way more than 2 tenths. Yeah. So I'll fix laps when we get them both back on the same time here. Oh, there we go. Now we got something here. Going to the bottom, we're gaining on the 16 or a little bit, or at least evening out the times. It's still just turn 3 I need to figure out. Alright, there's Banana up there and Thunder. I got our ground back here. Take it, we got everybody merged, so I'm gonna try to fix laps on the backstretch here. This will be a real test if I can. Oh, Barry's pitting. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the 22, but obviously something. So, oh, there we go. So it's Angelo, then Thunder. Or, nope, make that Angelo, Banana, then Thunder, then Dodge, and then us, then Barry. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on with the 22 car. But Thunder's going to get in the wall, fall back to 4th. The 22 is not on the lead lap. He is just parked it there. Again, I don't really know what's going on. He did pit. I don't know if he's out of gas. I don't know. Yeah, I'm very confused with what's going on over there. But, yeah, 15 laps to go, stage 1, when we get back around to the start-finish line here. It is Dodge, followed by Thunder. That's the battle for 3rd. We're closing in on them, though. I think Banana's up there battling Angelo for the lead, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Obviously, we have such low graphic quality. Still about 4 tenths the gap, it appears. We got a pretty good corner there. We might start entering the battle for the final spot on the podium. There's Barry moving up the racetrack. That could have been bad. We're going to end up in the wall seeing that. Dodge as well. So I guess he's going to merge. So I got to fix laps because of that. Okay, merging. Okay, cool. There we go. Barry has never won an Argyle race. We'll see if he can finally get one here today. He's going to end up in the wall. So is Thunder. And obviously we lost some ground there trying to fix the lap. So I just need to get in a rhythm here. I said it during practice/qualifying, but track position is very important here. And it just didn't fix laps. Okay, whatever. Oh, come on. I was not in the wall. Alright, so I gotta fix laps again. Big lag into turn 3 and 4 here. Barry up into the wall. I'm just trying to get a consistent corner, and it's just not really working for me. I don't know how much we missed the setup here. Obviously, a ton. But yeah, we are, I mean, not fully back here on pace. Obviously, some drivers did merge, but it is a lot of it speed. While we're back here, and Dodge is sideways. After contact with Barry, he will save it, and for once, we actually got a good corner. Helped by the fact that these guys were really slowed up. They're going to be able to get up to speed by the end of the straightaway, though. Blocked by Thunder. Again, just a bad corner. I just cannot get a good entry. Struggling through the center here. Not that time because they were side by side, but at least compared to the cars in front of me, they can sail it off into the corner and get it to stick. We did gain a little bit that lap, I think. Keyword, I think. Yeah, I mean, me and Dodge both back here. Arguably, you could argue two best drivers in the sport back here just struggling contact with Thunder. So I don't know if we just missed the setup or what's going on here. And now we're on the bottom where I don't necessarily want to be. But we'll see. Thunder just punting us out of the way for no good reason. Like, it's been, like, I just got by, and Don's going to clear himself big time. And now all of a sudden he can take off get away from us here. Still Angelo out in front, Banana behind him. We'll have 10 to go stage 1 this time by. Obviously a long race, though. Dodge going to be in the wall here. So you would think we would get a run on him, but nope, not at all. Barry going around again. He'll drop back to 6th. But yeah, no, me... Oh, Banana's slow, too. Something's going on there. I don't know if he made contact with the 19 or what happened exactly, but obviously the 9's going to now be back here in the Hornet's Nest. We actually got a good 3 and 4 for once, and now look at the run we got. We'll go to the outside of Dodge. We're going to go 3 wide middle here in the fight for second, carving our way through the field. Oh, contact made. Beef between the former teammates. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, boy. Washing up the racetrack here a little bit, but all of a sudden, this race is turning around. Banana into the wall. We both got the lag. We're into the wall. And, yeah, that second place we had now gone. Oh, Barry dumped him. Still conflict between former teammates then. Oh, Barry, what are you doing, man? Yeah, Barry's got to try to run more consistent corners. He's just sailing into the corner and using up either the wall or the car on his outside. He's not. These guys are not going to let him get away with that much longer. I can tell you that much. But either way, at this point, I think, and we're in the barrier. I think we've pretty much secured an Angelo stage win at this point. Obviously, depending on fuel. But yeah, 5 of us are back here, and Angelo just has a 4-second lead. He survived the chaos. You gotta hit the brakes early, and you gotta stay on the brakes throughout the corner. I know it's probably difficult on mobile, but especially, do you have a mobile controls, or is it just a joystick? I forgot. I think they do have mobile controls. But yeah, you just gotta hit the brakes early for the corner, and then yeah, you gotta hit the brakes during the straightaway. You can't really brake into the corner, otherwise you're gonna wreck it. So that's what I would do. That's why we have practice. But yeah, Angelo out to a 5.6 second lead. He has absolutely taken off. Thunder through the second. You're on okay, controller. So yeah, get on the brakes nice and early for the corner. And then just slowly, I would work your... It's a long enough race to where you can kind of just work on your braking points slowly but surely. Slam brake. Yeah, no, you can't slam it. You got... Oh, he's going to get moved by the 9, who's, yeah, not happy with him. They're up against the wall. Barry got safe. So, no, do not slam the brakes. You got to, like, kind of tap. You got to, like, do a bunch of consecutive taps. Is what I would do. Yeah, Banana going to merge. That's fair. You just got to do a lot of, like, tap, like, really quick on the brake button. I would start doing it in the straightaway and then carry that through in the corner. Well, that actually helps Banana because now he gets to fight for the stage win. 5 to go in the stage, by the way. Dodge going around in front of us. A little bit of contact made as we have nowhere to go. Multiple incidents, actually. It's going to be a yellow. Well, yeah, we'll let Banana merge. Yeah, Banana's going to merge, so never mind. Yeah, there you go. That was good. That was a good corner there, Barry. That's the kind of thing you got to do. Now, obviously, you know, you'll get better at that with more practice. Obviously, it's a long race. 5 to go on the stage. Yeah, I'll fix laps here in a second. I take it Banana merge. I'll get them organized when Dodge merges here. Yeah, you want to try to enter towards the wall, and Dodge is just AFK. So, oh, Thunder around. LePage. Okay. Well, I mean, we all got it going, so. I feel like I'm finally running some half-decent laps. Yeah, here, let me get everything organized here on the straightaway. Or, yeah, we all got to cross the line. Where's Thunder? I think he's merging. So I'll fix it when Thunder merges. Barry with the run on us. Yep. Here we go. Oh, we're in the wall. Yep, we're in the wall. We're going to be able to keep good amount of pace, though. Okay, we all got to cross the line. Dodge is obviously AFK, so we'll worry about that in a second. Banana and Angela up there, pretty close to one another. They're probably close enough to have a battle for the stage win here. Again, 35 is the blue, but they have obviously taken off from me and Barry and everybody else back here. And this thing will not rotate at all anymore at this point in the run. Obviously, fuel going to start becoming an issue. So, yeah. That's the kind of thing you got to be paying attention to at this point. Obviously, the last MWRT race we ran at Road America was very much a fuel-heavy race. We were about 9 seconds back last time by, 9.4 this time. Yeah, those guys up there are... they've been dominating all weekend, Angelo and Banana. At least ever since Stage 3, or about halfway through Stage 3, and the 1-500, they've just been 1-2 at the front of the field, it seems, the whole time. This time by, they're going to be coming to the blue flag, and we're up the racetrack again. Entering 3. We are managing the gap to the cars behind us pretty good. However, we are not gaining on those guys. Banana led them to the blue flag. We'll see who ends up leading them back to the stage for the win. Dodge going to merge. We lost another 3/10 that lap. I don't know what they found over us here, but we've clearly found something. 9-19 battling for the stage here. Yeah, 9-19 battling for the stage one here. I got to lock it up big time to not end up in the wall. I'm kind of upset about that. It was a good lap, and it's going to be Angela winning stage 1. We are going to have to start considering pit stops soon. Obviously, now with different drivers merging at different points, you know, there is going to be some lap differential, or some fuel differential here. But yeah, no, usually that's my strength, is just sailing it off into the corner. I kind of been forgetting to do that here. So I'm going to try being more aggressive on corner entry here. Obviously, we're getting to the final little bit of our fuel load. Yeah, there we go. That was a much better lap. Okay, I'll fix laps on the backstretch here. Dodge is going to be able to merge with the leaders, obviously, now because of that. So, there's that. Okay. Stop the bleeding a little bit, at least. I gotta really get the thing to rotate, as we really committed to sending it off into the corner. Now we're frozen. Maybe I won't fix laps down the back straightaway. Let's see. Got it. Okay. We got it in. That's what matters. We were able to fix laps in time. Dodge to the lead now, I guess. Oh, they're all pitting. They're all pitting this time by. Remember, we did stay on that extra lap. Thunder to pit road as well. He's been on pit road a while. So yeah, we are now the ones in the lead. Obviously, they're faster, keeping out of the wall. So we're gonna be able to run in a few more laps than they can. I mean, obviously, we're in the lead. Big time up the racetrack here. Just trying to get the thing rotated. Now, they're going to have fresher tires as well, so that's going to be a big help for them. And again, I forgot to open... here, I'll tell them. Yeah, pits are... Thunder, you got to have... Just respawn this time, but you got to hit... and Dodge is still the leader somehow. I don't know if it has him a lap ahead of or what's going on, because I crossed the line there. But anyway, you got to hit... pitting, you gotta hit, yeah, pit before you cross the pit line. That's how that works. So now I know for next time, but hit the pit button above, the thing. Oh, Dodge did not pit. That's why. That makes sense. Or, did he? Dodge, did you pit? What's going on here? I'm confused. I am extremely confused towards what's going on. Does it have you a lap ahead? Did you pit? Like, what's going on? Because now I'm thinking I missed... He either didn't pit or... No, he didn't pit. He just merged. That's what's going on. Never mind. Never mind. I explained it myself. Now I think about it more. Okay, I'm going to pit this time by. So we'll see where we end up relative to the 9 and the 19, and I believe the 38 as well. Barry obviously staying out. We're going to end up in the wall. It's not going to be a good in-lap then. We got 6 seconds on Barry. Obviously, Banana and Angelo currently a lap down after their pit stops. So yeah, this is a pretty difficult pit road to get to. So hopefully we are able to get to pit road as we go way out wide, tag the wall. Honestly, that's probably going to help us here. Oh, but we get caught on the apron. Rotate, rotate, rotate. We're barely going to be able to make it to the actual pit road thing. Fix laps. Dodge hasn't pitted yet. Yeah, we're going to be way behind these guys. Yeah, Dodge hasn't pitted yet. That's why he's so far ahead. We are going to lose a lap to him here. Because he just merged with you guys. Unless he pitted with you guys, but you're not one down. Thunder's got to go. Hold on, let me look at this. Hang on, let me rewind it. Counting laps left for this race is going to be fun. Okay, when did they all... Was it this lap? Might throw the yellow for, to sort this out. No, they're still... Okay. So it's before this point. No, it wasn't yet, because that's still before the end of the stage, and then they pitted. We should do a setup tour. Kind of already did. It was a while back. I mean, I haven't changed it much. There's not really much to show off, but I mean, maybe. Yeah, I'm watching the tape back. I'm trying to sort this out. Is this my pit stop? No, it's not my pit stop. That's just a back corner. I think it's going to be this lap. Like 2020. I have changed pretty much nothing. I think I moved my shelf over to the other side of the table. That's about it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. I don't want to throw the yellow just because I'm trying to sort this out, but might have to. It was definitely this lap. No, there's one more? Yeah, there's one more. Okay. They're begging Dodge to pit. Well, Barry wants to leave, that's why. Yeah, I'm running terrible laps trying to sort this all out. And now we're in the wall. Yeah, okay, so there I fix laps. So it's coming up. So Dodge crossed the line right as I fixed the laps. I might need... Okay, caution. Okay. You pitted with the 19... I know, I'm trying to see if Dodge pitted with you. Because Dodge merged right as you guys were... Okay, just line up in the order we're in. Show me one down. You missed pit road. Dude, I pitted with the 19. I had to respawn my car. Is the 19? Oh, I see. Okay. Dodge. Why didn't you just say you respawned your car? Like, you could have just told me that, and that would have solved everything. Like, it should have just started with that. All right, whatever. I am the 19 hard into the wall. Okay, well. Okay, so dodge. Dodge, then bury, then, dodge, then bury. I get it. To the back. Like your opinion. To the back. Okay. Respawn your car. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Barry leads. My opinion of the 6-7 meme is that it is pointless and it has overstayed its welcome and we need to get rid of it. Anyway, then Angelo, then Banana, then the 9. Okay, so Banana, okay, never mind, Banana pitted, Thunder's gone. Okay, so then it's me. Okay, Banana and Dodge to the back. To the back, close pit lane. Close pit lane. So Banana and Dodge to the back for the close pit lane. Once we get everybody lined up here, we'll... Dodge literally asked... Dodge literally asked what the closed pit lane penalty was. Barry's got to go. Okay, so Angelo to the lead. Okay, fine. He wants a spot. Take it. Not yet. Okay. 19 new leader with that. Then me. Then the 9, then the 6, then the 9, and the 16. It won't let me say that. Okay. Let's get everybody lined up. Okay, there we go. Banana's gonna fight it. You know what? Banana second. Screw it. Get up here. Get up here. No. Alright, we'll just give Banana a second because he didn't know, I guess. I don't know what he's yapping about, but I gotta fix laps. There. Pit's open now. Okay, okay, he's accepted it. Okay, all right. Oh, the red light means we were speeding, I think. Alright, everybody to pit road. So now it's going to come down to, you know, actual pit stops. I'll fix laps and then we'll choose and then we'll go green and all that stuff. I want the #1 pit stall. Come on, let me go, let me go, let me go. There's Banana. He's going to the back anyway. I got to beat the 19, and we will. All right, so. All right, me. All right, yep. Banana had a dodge. So me, 19, or yeah. Me. I did 25%, that's what. Me, Angelo, Banana, Dodge. Choose. Banana, you're still to the back, dude. Banana, you pitted under a closed pit lane. Banana, you pitted under a closed pit lane, dude. Still have to serve that penalty. You're just giving me more laps led. In a race where I've done literally nothing all day. Oh, Robbie Gordon. No choose yet. No choose yet. We're getting the 9 up here. Let me fix laps real quick. We're on 51. You're about to be DQ'd, dude. I'm gonna pull your scoring card at this rate. I would let it go. I'll top off. Okay, well you're to the back anyway. Choose this time. Catch up. We're going to choose this time. We have the choose cone. I'm going to slow down pace so Dodge can catch up here just in case. So I'll back it down to about 60. So we got everything sorted out. We're going to get ready to go back green here. What lane do I want? Honestly, I want to try top. See what we can do here. And they're going to follow us here. Barely avoided the cone. Dodge going to catch up. Okay, let's up the pace again. Okay, control car. Clean them tires off. Get ready to go back green here. Can't save as much fuel here because you gotta maintain speed through the banking here. All right, here we go. Down to the main 4 2026 drivers we've had all year. So we get ready to go back under the green at Kentucky. We're green. Once again, that's a good restart for us. So now I kind of have a better idea on what I need to do to keep speed. Track position's been pretty important all day, obviously. So yeah, now... Good news is, kind of got my tires worn in now too, so that's going to help us out in terms of grip and all that. But, yeah, I mean, we're nearing stage 2, the end of stage 2. We're going to have about 15 to go here, about 2 laps time, lap and a half, lap and a quarter at this point. But Anna got close to us there. I'm going to be interested to see what I can do while I have control of this race. And, well, I'm not going to have it long if we're frozen. Hopefully that was server lag. So everybody felt that, not just me, but yeah, that was scary for a second there. Yeah, Banana's wrapping the bottom really good. Should be able to get a good drive off, though. They also gave us a little bit of a push, it seems, but I'm not 100% sure on that. 15 to go in the stage when we get back around to the line here. Banana's sailing it off into the corner. It's such a... Yeah, these guys are so much better than me on entry and through the center. Sometimes I can get the exit, but the key for my car right now is the rotation. Occasionally I can get that, but it's Banana through to the lead. Yeah, Dodge just punted us for no good reason. But yeah, they can just sail it off into the corner. They're getting a good slide. They're using their brakes. They're dragging the brakes, getting the car to rotate. So okay, now I gotta try to figure out how to do that. I just can't get the thing to slide like that when I'm under braking. Dodge apologizes for that one. You're good. 14 to go, stage 2. Loxy Motorsports 3-4 right now. Banana leading. We're second, trying to chase him down. Now Banana into the wall. So that's going to allow us to gain a pretty good amount of time. But yeah, I don't know if we just missed a setup or if I'm not understanding the track as well as these guys are. Yeah, he's lagging a bit. That's what threw him into the wall. Yeah, see how they can get the slide. So they're just really sliding the car through the corner. And then they're getting on the brakes for a little bit after they lose a lot of speed from that. Angela's going to get to our bumper here. I just don't have... I just can't get this car to slide like they are. Let me see. Never mind, I can. And then... Oh, okay, yeah, wow. But the 19 is going to get a really good center of the corner. He's going to be able to clear us here. But at least now that I've been close enough to him, I can kind of figure out what they're doing. So that's good. Yeah, you lose way more speed when you're on the brakes sliding like that. So that's good. You kind of got dirt track it almost, it looks like. But it's Banana out in front. Angelo's second, looking for the lead. And we have been reeling in the 9, a little bit of lag through the tri-oval there. So we're coming up on 10 to go in the stage. A little contact with the 19. I apologize for that down the back stretch here. A little lag that nearly sent us into him. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the slide. Oh, me and the 9 bolts up the racetrack, keep it out of the wall. We barely are able to keep it out of the wall. Hopefully this gives me a really big run down the front stretch here, but that will not happen. Oh, contact! 11 to go, stage 2. Yeah, Dodge losing some ground now. Race is starting to fall away from the 16 a little bit. It's me and Banana both up by the wall. Angelo seemingly having the fastest car here right now. Oh, never mind. I see what he's doing. Okay. And that kind of... Okay, wow. Okay. That's good to know. Tried something a little different there in 3 and 4. Got it to work. Dodge is reeling us in. And we're into the wall. Yep. Dodge is finding something here. He's not necessarily gaining on Banana, but he gained on us. He's got to run, too. So, yeah, no, this is... Okay, I'm starting to figure out what they're doing. It's just my car is not handling very great to do that. But Dodge is really getting the car to rotate. He can wrap further down the racetrack. Not quite the bottom lane, but he can get further down the racetrack, still get the car to rotate like that. So that's a huge advantage to Dodge. But now all 4 of us know what we're doing. So until one of us gets experimental and wants to try something different, I think this is kind of the lines we're going to be running here. It's kind of what we're going to be doing. But Dodge has definitely found something. He is really good through the center of the corner, just like his guy Ryan Blaney. He has found something to get the car to rotate through the center. Again, that one thing I tried a few laps ago that was a little different that I liked, we're going to try it again, and it's going to work out pretty good for us. We're gaining similar time to Dodge. We're going to get a monster run off the top lane here. So yeah, I definitely found something here. Now Angelo's going for the lead as we go for third on Dodge. Angelo into the wall. We got to lift to avoid the wall. Dodge does too. And Dodge is going to get good rotation down the racetrack. Now kind of all over the place. Yeah, not a lot of passing right now, but this is a single file chess match. I mean, it is all 4 of us. You know, we know what we're doing. Oh, Dodge is just going to fire it off into the corner, try to get it to stick. He's going to wash up the track into his teammate. We're going to have a good run through the center. I don't know how well it's going to translate on exit. Not the best, but Dodge through to second. While all this is happening, the 9's getting away with the lead. Nearing 5 to go in the second stage. Oh, we're to the bumper of the 19. Yeah, now I got to be opportunistic to try to find a way by Angelo because me and Dodge have found something. Angelo was doing it occasionally. But, yeah, that check up through the center of the corner sent us backwards pretty quick right there. Here we go. Now we're going to wrap the bottom. Good. Angelo moving down, though. Taking our line away. We're into the wall. Just a tiny bit. Banana leading. 6 to go, stage 2. Yeah, this race is now... This is a different race now than it was 10 laps ago. Well, obviously 10 laps ago, I think we were under caution still. Here we go to the inside line of the 19. Looking for third. We'll take it. Clear the 19. Get a big push down the back straightaway. Yeah, this is a different race than it was 20, 30 laps ago now. This is an entirely different race. And the 19 just going to sail it off into the corner, but we're clear of the 19. That's what matters. Now we're gaining on the 16. Already halfway through our field. Obviously, the caution laps aren't helping with that. But here we go. 5 laps to go. Stage number 2. Still Banana out in front. He's got 0.8 over Dodge, 1.2 over us, and 1.5 over Angelo. Now has to try to find something here as we gain on Dodge. We'll get up to the bumper. Let him know we're here, but the 19 found something. To the bottom he goes. And that's what I'm saying. You know, once you get to 4th, it's kind of worth experimenting a little bit. Because, you know, at that point, what do you have to lose? And the 19 has obviously found something. I don't know if maybe he's doing the same thing we are and just saved his tires. I don't know what exactly happened. We're going to make some contact with Dodge there. But yeah, no, he definitely found something. We're going to tag the apron. Won't be a good exit for us at all. Dodge getting on Banana. Big run for the 19. We'll try to block him. He's going to look to the outside line. What's this? 4 to go in stage? Yeah, 4 to go stage 2. Dodge starting to reel in Banana a little bit. A little contact with the 19. He's going to tap the brakes too much. We got tight on entry. He got tight trying to slow the thing down. That was just kind of us running out of room right there. Starting to lag a little bit too down the backstretch. That's not good. Oh, he's braking really early to get the rotation. Okay, let's see what he's doing. Contact, but for the lead. That's the battle for the win in stage 2 now as well. Okay, that makes sense what he's doing. Dodge going to lose some ground on exit, though. Back to about 6/10 back, but he found something. He was able to get up to the 9. You know who else found something? Me and the 19. Dodge into the wall. Me and the 19 now know what we're doing. Dodge going down to take our line away. Both of us watching up the track now. So you do kind of lose some grip running the bottom lane for too long. But Banana's holding off the charge, looking to three-peat here, sweep a weekend. That would be the 3rd weekend in a row somebody swept all the races in a weekend, and now we're up the racetrack through 3 and 4. Bad corner for us there. That's the kind of lap we were running before that caution, and now contact between the teammates. But yeah, we're coming up on the blue flag here in the stage to end stage 2, and it is looking good for Banana. Dodge up into the wall. We're going to get a good 1 and 2. Back within a graphic quality sight of the 9 machine. Never mind. That's not true anymore. Banana up the racetrack a little bit. Angelo sailing it. Going for it. Yeah, the teammates still have a chance. They kind of need to work together a little bit. If they do that, I think they can catch the 9. Battling each other like this isn't going to help. But the blue flag's in the air. There's 1 lap to go in the 2nd stage of this event. We gained half a second that lap on the 9. So yeah, we definitely got something working for us back here as the teammates continue to battle for 2nd. It's Banana out in front. Dodging the wall a little bit. They're side by side down the back straightaway. 3 and 4 for the final time in the stage. Dodge going to get a crossover on Angelo. He's got a bad corner. Banana running the high line. We're going to be able to maybe even get 3rd from the 19 machine. Won't be that way at the line, but at the line it will be. Banana Boy winning stage 2. I do not remember who won stage 1. He might have swept the stages. I think Angelo won stage 1, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't speak still. Yeah, now we got a nice battle for 3rd. Angelo's going to get the run off the top, though. We did keep better pace than I thought. We're going to give him a huge push down the back straightaway, I guess, now. He's going to take it to the inside, try to pass Dodge. Contact made. But yeah, this is a fun race. It took a minute for us to find the best line. Dodge just diving down pit road. I think he froze. So he's probably going to be merging here in a second. But yeah, that was bizarre. I take it he just froze there. Yeah, no, he definitely froze. He got kicked from the game. That's going to put him on a different field strategy, probably. Anyway, 44 remain here at Kentucky, and Banana is in a great spot. He's been able to defend all of the charges that I haven't really gotten up there, but Angelo and Dodge, they got close to him for a little bit, but they weren't quite able to make a pass on him. So, it's been a good battle here. Get back in line behind the 19. I'm just going to try to give him some space here. Give him a few laps, try to chase down the 9. I think overall we have found something that's faster than the 9. He's just been really good at holding off the defense and holding off the charges. We've also seen, the 3rd place car catching the 2nd place car as that's happening. But yeah, the 9's sliding up the racetrack. There's Dodge joining back, so he'll be on a different fuel strategy completely. See how that works out for him. I think we all need at least 1 more stop. We might need 2 between Banana and Angelo and me. We'll see. I'm trying to save a little bit of fuel. Game crashed, yeah. Trying to save a little bit of fuel when I can, obviously. But we're coming up on 40 laps to go. I don't know exactly how long you can make it on fuel. All 3 of us up the racetrack this time. We'll give the 19 a push through the center of the corner. We'll see if Dodge does what Banana did last night, which is a very respectful move. But because he froze and was on a different strategy, he just pitted when everybody else was pitting to kind of throw us back in the same fuel situation we were in. AFK for Dodge. So yeah, he's probably trying to. I don't know if he's trying to make it on one more strategy or one stop strategy from this point on or not. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, no, it is now Angelo chasing down the 9. I don't know what happened to us, but we got a bad corner or something. And now they are side by side for the race lead. Yeah, we're gaining on them now that they're battling. Banana in the wall a little bit. Yeah, this is now pressure the 9 car hasn't had for a little bit. Because now he doesn't have a 3rd place car right on him. He's going to try something different, and it's going to work for him. I think he found it right there, but Angelo's still going to have the better run. He has more experience with that move, and he's going to get a crossover. They are side by side down the back straightaway, fighting for the lead with 40 laps to go here in Kentucky. Oh, man, the car, yeah, we locked up the brakes a little bit on entry there. Angelo up the racetrack. Banana with a crossover. Angelo pitting this time, and he's going to pit right in front of us. He's trying to pit from the 3rd lane. Oh, no, he pulled a Quint Alf, and it's going to cost us dearly. At least it didn't cause a massive accident, but still, he tried pitting from the 3rd lane. I guess it's a difficult pit road, but man, that was close. Oh, Banana pitting this time. You know, I'm good at saving fuel here. I just kind of naturally save fuel the way I coast the car through the corner. Yeah, also going to pit from the 3rd lane. At least there's nobody close enough to run him over. So we got clean air. We got the opportunity to try to get some good lap times down here. Still got a little bit of fuel left. I'm probably only going to have 1 or 2 laps here before I got to bring it in. We'll see how it works out. Oh, we're in the wall on exit. So we lag off the corner. Cooking fries or not. Well, do us a favor and just pit when we all pit so we're all on the same strategy on this next pit cycle. Let's see. I'll go one more. Take a gamble. Why not? Me right now. But I got to pit. Oh, he's moving up. Yeah, here, just, here, respawn your, just respawn your car and then merge with the 19. Respawn your car, merge with the 19, so we're all on similar strategy. I might be in trouble. Hang on. And we're going to wash up the track trying to get this thing to pit road. So I see why we're pitting from the 3rd lane. Yeah, I'm taking the first pit stall. I am not risking this. I'm not risking going any further. Angelo ended up in front of Banana there. So we should lead the lap, but we'll see where they end up relative to us. I feel like we got some pretty good lap time there. It's going to be close, though, where we merge out with these guys. There they go. They just got across the line now. I don't know where they're at, so I'm going to stay on the apron here. Slowly creep up. And we're going to be in the lead here, it looks like. We'll see where they end up. They're not too far behind us, but they're going to have momentum. They're going to have a lot of momentum. I don't know if Dodge has merged yet. I don't know where they are. Oh, they're there. To the outside line goes Angelo. But we're going to try to wrap the bottom really well. We'll be up the racetrack. Pit cycle complete. We're in the lead. He's got a huge run, though. We'll throw a massive block down the front straightaway. Okay, Dodge did merge, so I'll fix laps here down the back stretch. Everybody just be careful of me here, because I got to fix these laps. So I might slow up or end up in the wall in 3 and 4 or something, but we'll see. There we go. Okay. All right, we're good. Yeah, but I wasn't able to throw the block on the 19 there that I needed to. He's going to be washing up the racetrack. We'll tap the brakes, expecting it. Get the crossover on him. To the bottom lane we go with momentum. Look at the 19 back. 35 to go there, now 34. Yeah, I think we all have to make one more pit stop here. Obviously, 2014 did a great job getting us out there in the lead, but now we're nearly throwing it away up into the wall, nearly. Side by side with the 19 down the backstretch. Yeah, Angelo, their pit crew struggled yesterday, but they got it together. They got their act together today, and it's showing as he's leapfrogged the 9 during that pit cycle. And now we're going to get a crossover on him, though, take the lead right back. Move up to throw the block on him here. Banana and Dodge losing some ground here. They might be battling. They might, I don't know, me and the 19 might just be running away. Not 100% sure what's going on there. Angelo has momentum. We got to try to just stay in front of him here. He's got the faster car. And that kind of goes back to yesterday. You know, whoever's behind, you know when to outbrake the guy. You know, you have a little bit of draft, you have a little bit of extra rotation, better handling with that draft. So, you know, you kind of know what you need to do to get past the guy. So it could be that. It could just be the 19's faster. But we got a good 3 and 4 there relative to him. Across the start-finish line with a 2/10 advantage over the 19 machine. Gonna sail it off into the corner on entry. Nearly put it in the wall. Contact with the 19. He got a much more consistent corner. Much better corner in there. And Angelo is away with the lead. Yeah, he was hounding our back bumper for quite some time there. However, we've seen to get 3 and 4 better. He's up the racetrack. Not the best entry for us. We're going to sail it off. He's into the wall. We're going to get it back side by side for the lead. They'll have the momentum off the top, lead to the line. I take it, yeah, Banana and Dot, or at least Banana did gain that corner. About to say, because that was not a good corner for me and Angelo, so I'm sure he gained. He's in the wall. We're going to join him into the wall. Car got tight. The 9 going to pile in as well. We're sideways, using the 19 a little bit to save it. Dodge carving his way through the field out of nowhere. Oh, my goodness. And Banana is through to the lead. 30 to go at the line. I apologize for that one, but Banana has been given the lead. And he was able to control the race really well when he was in the lead, but now he's under attack from the 19 immediately. Dodge up the racetrack, nearly into the wall. Again, I'm just trying to coast the car through the corner as much as I can, save a little bit of fuel. I don't really know how strategy is going to work out here. I imagine it's only one more stop, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Terrible entry there for us. And now they're 3 wide for the lead. Dodge on the bottom lane. He's not going to have a lot of momentum exiting the corner, so it's going to be Angelo prevailing. But what a corner for the 16, and now they're door banging between Dodge and Banana Boy. We're only 1.1 back. We got a huge run on the second and third place machines after the contact there between them. And now Angelo up the racetrack. Dodge Banana with some great corners there. But now we got the exit. You know, the high line is still kind of a thing here. And we're going to really wash up the track, but not as much as the 19 who's into the wall up there. Banana pushing Dodge, whether he wants to or not. He pushed him to the lead, but now he's got to run to the top side, and Banana might lead the lap, will lead the lap. And, yeah, Angelo back to third now. And they're kind of helping each other through the corner a little bit at times. There we go. Good rotation that time by. It's going to be a good turn 1 and 2 there. It's going to allow us to gain on the lead pack after we got shuffled out a bit. Really, thought I was going on the wall there for a second. 3 wide again up there nearly. Now I think they are fully 3 wide. Nope, Angelo gets back in the line. Banana again using the high side to prevail. We're slowly gaining on these guys. Got about 2/10 that time by. Battle rages on at the front of the field. Dodge throwing a slide job. Banana getting a crossover. Angelo taking advantage of it. Takes it to the bottom lane. Downstairs, the 19 machine. And they're wrecking down the back straightaway. Dodge and Angelo around hard. Hitting to the wall for the 19. And the caution flag's going to fly again. Multiple cars involved there. Should be a pretty quick yellow. That's also going to change strategy completely now. But I think you want to try to stay on the same strategy as everybody else if you can. Yeah, pace speed 75 here. Dodge going AFK. Alright. And that's going to bring down the intensity here for a second. So 25 to go. It's going to be close on fuel now. Again, I don't know exactly how far we can make it on fuel, but now it's going to be really close if it's roughly where I think it is. It's close for now. I want to see where the 16 is at on the speedway before I... Oh! Get space by... Okay, he's right there. Okay. Yeah, accidentally jumped out of my car. My bad. But yeah, no. So... Okay, he's right there. He's out of the way. Okay. Okay, here's the thing. You guys are watching stream, right? You can hear me? You can hear me? Okay. Okay, so listen carefully here. The pits are closed still. Here's the thing. Dodge is AFK, right? I don't know exactly how long we can make it on fuel. I don't want to have us have to pit a second time just because he's AFK here. Do we have any ideas on what we should do? Because if we pit, you know, I don't want to... Okay, pit. It's just to the back. It's just to the back. Yeah, Angel, if you need a pit, speed on by and pit. Like, if you need to, just go. But yeah, anyway. We'll see if he can make it. But yeah, no. So, because, like, I don't want to have Dodge get an advantage for not being here. So, do we have any ideas on what we need to do? Or, like, what we should do? Like, we could just, I mean, we could just red flag it, I guess. Just to try to make this as fair as we can for everybody. Because obviously, we're all going to pit, probably, I would imagine. So do you think we should just, like, red flag this just so we can try to keep this as even as we can? No idea? Sorry, alright. Angel obviously just pitted because he was about to run out. Because I don't really want to red flag it for this, but I also want the competition to be fair. Lagging so bad. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think we just red flag it. Alright. Bring it to the pits here. So red flag is going to be displayed. Let me get that going here. And well, that was way more dramatic than that should have been. That was a collision at like 10 miles an hour. Well, I guess it was 70, but look at us dirt tracking it. That's cool. Okay, yep, lost too much grip there. Alright, so we're just going to park it down into a pit stall here. Get in a pit stall. Get a pit stall banana. Alright, Dodge when you're ready to get in pit box here. Yeah, Dodge when you're ready to get in a pit box here, we're under red. Because we think... Like, we're just trying to make sure it's fair for everybody, because, like, we think... We're not 100% sure where the fuel is, so we wanted to make sure that, you know, we get everybody on the same strategy here, because we don't want somebody to be able to just respawn their car and make it to the end just because they were, you know, away from the track for a few minutes, and that be the reason they win. I mean, we've already had that happen this year with Bloxy, so we're just, you know, we're putting it under red, and, yeah. and think about it with the drivers. Yeah, let me get a drink of water real quick. Alright, I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick. Then we'll go. I gotta take a bathroom break real quick. I'll be right back. The famous racing guy pipes at work. Anyway. And the car. Alright, respawn. Respawn. I don't know where. Where are you? Like, where in the world is this guy? Alright, everybody take a bathroom break real quick. Everybody take a bathroom break. Get your water. Get everything set up where you need it set up. You know, feed the cat, feed the dog. No. Put the little ones to sleep. I mean, I hope we don't have any little ones at this age, but I don't know. Little brother or something, I don't know. Tell your significant other good night, something, I don't know. Do whatever you need to do. Alright, again, where are you? Again, where are you, Dodge? Never mind. Need to walk my pet X-ray and get some water. Alright, let's take your time. Take your time. So do one pace lap, then we'll do the choose and go green. We'll have about 20 to go. We'll have roughly... That was a good walk. Okay, good. Hope it was an enjoyable walk. Anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be super close on fuel. Red flag it right... Well, I mean... 20 minutes... Hit when no one else pits. Well, that's different. We'll just have him pit when everyone else pits. Final cycle like this one. Alright, go. Go. No hype, just gas pedal. Go. Alright. Alright. for like 4 minutes. I mean, I don't know. Alright, well, I think at this point now they're on the same strategy. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but we'll see. We'll make a call when we get there. We'll see the current situation for what it is. Alright, choose this time by. Yeah, go on the pace speed. He's pitting after we just... Brother. Low-key not a bad idea, actually, now that I think about it. That's actually a really good idea. Unless we go red again, then that's kind of pointless, but I don't know, we'll see. Actually, it's a really smart idea by the 9, though. So we were not going pace speed. Is Dodge seriously AFK already? He's AFK already, isn't he? Yeah, that was a smart move by those guys to top off. I don't know, I'm better at saving field than them. I don't know. I'll go into the top here. There we go. There's been into the top lane. Smart move by him. He's got probably 6% of fuel on us now. Here we go. Restart with 21 laps to go at Kentucky. Can the 9 and the 16 make it on field? Will we have another caution? Will we have another red flag? Can I stretch the... Can me and Angela stretch the field? Or do we all need to pit one more time anyway? We're about to find out here as we enter the restart zone. The Phoenix Racers restart zone. We're back under the green and Dodge with a monster restart. 19 has to lift because we didn't go yet. Now we can go. And Angela's getting away with the lead. Teammates working together there. Big move by them, but we're going to get to the bottom lane. Bumper to the 19. We're going to fight for the space on the bottom. Contact made. Being aggressive on this restart here. Just going to try to save some fuel here while I can. Contact with Dodge. He's up the racetrack. Contact again with the 19. 20 laps to go in Kentucky. Yeah, we're still side by side. Nobody giving an inch here. Lift nice and early. Just try to coast this thing as long as we can. Save as much fuel as we can. We're going to drift up the track, though. Might be some contact with the 19. He's into the wall. Make some contact there with us. As he pinballs back down the racetrack. We're going to get a much better entry. A little tight through the center, though. He's going to get the better exit, too. So that's huge for the 19 machine up there. On the high side. More contact made again. Somehow that benefited us. We'll lead that time by. Dodge not too far behind. We'll actually clear the 19. He's going to try to get to the bottom. We're going to try to just back him up a bit. But now he's the one on the bottom. But we have momentum up at the top side of the racetrack. Will carry us through to the lead. Oh, man. I think we're all going to have to pit, honestly. Oh, he's going to sail it off into the corner. Grip the apron. I don't know. We'll see. Banana might be good. The extra 6% is going to be huge. 6 to 8%. Yeah, they're still close to us here. With the track position working out for me and Angela right now. Again, we just kind of sail it off into the corner. Here's the move. And try to lift down the straightaway, just trying to save fuel where we can. We're going to let the 19 go for now, because he's going to be up the racetrack here. We're going to be the one on the bottom. Coast, coast, coast as long as we can. Get back in the gas. Try to block the 19 wherever he may be. Right now we're in the lead. He's looking low. Big move. We're frozen a little bit. Angelo gets by to the lead. Dodge not happy with Banana. Merging? Okay. Big lag for Banana. There we go again, just trying to coast the car as long as we can, trying to save as much fuel as we can. Okay, Okay, they're both merging. That gives those guys another lap on us. Yeah, that's concerning now. I mean, I'm doing a good job saving the fuel, though. I just don't know if that's going to be enough. Because I got to save another 25% for about 10 laps here. Oh, it's going to be really close. It's going to be super close, actually. Now we don't have track position either, though, because of the cars merging. But they're going to be up the racetrack. We'll get by Dodge. Angel up the racetrack. Banana with the slide job. We're going to try to carve our way through the field. Contact with the 9. Angel with a huge run on the top side of the racetrack. 3 wide middle, potentially. No, we get a push from the 9 after a block there. That was bad for field, though, down the straightaway. Yeah, Banana can go for it here. We got to coast as much as we can. Oh, the 9! Squeezing us up into the wall. We're going to push from Dodge, though. Well, Dodge sideways back there. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, he's probably go checking on his fries. This is going to be super close on field. The 19 going to give us a push. Oh, he hit a wall fling. Okay, well, that gives him another lap. Oh, the 9! Down the racetrack, sending us around. We'll hop the thing as he freezes again. Caution's out. You're good, I know. I could tell it was a freeze input. Yeah, alright, we're gonna red flag it. Yeah, blame Dodge. I mean, it's this or pace laps, so... So again, this is to protect the strategy. We're going to bring everybody down pit road. Obviously, this is going to free up the fuel. Fuel is no longer an issue. Man, that was going to be... I was invested in how the fuel was going to work out there, and Angela was pitting a stall early. But yeah, no, here we go, down pit road. Yeah, we'll choose then green right away here when we do get back going. Are we 2 hours? Well, an hour and a half into the race, 2 hours into the stream pretty much. Between practice and qualifying and all that, so... It's coming down to it, though. We'll be restarting with, what, 12 to go? So it's coming down to it here. So looking forward to next weekend, Friday. I don't have this fully planned out, but the events that we're going to be running, we have the Rockingham doubleheader, which will still be in full pack, because a Rockingham, Banana, yeah, okay. Banana must have the order, but anyway, a Rockingham full pack race has never disappointed, and we do not anticipate it to disappoint again, or to not disappoint again. We anticipate a great race, so that's why I got a doubleheader. You know, if we have a few bad years, we'll drop the doubleheader apart. But yeah, it's gonna be 120 lap sprint races, kind of at this point each. So there is that to look forward to next weekend. That's for Isra. For Acre, we head back to Vermont, which I know that was kind of the track that killed the Acre tracks for last season. However, now that I know how to set up the cars, I figured out what the issue was with that. Different cars now, better setups. I don't think that's going to be as big it shouldn't be as bad as it was last season. And then for Otter, we're gonna have a doubleheader. So yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of races. Really 4 events, but it's gonna be like 5 races. We're gonna have the Netherlands, and then we're gonna have the Otter Complex. So the Otter track, you know, all the each division gets their own track. You know, we have Acre Super Speedway. We're going to have Argyle Auto Field. You've seen the WRA Rec Zone. So this is Otter's track in Otter's division. So obviously a big race. You want to try to win that. So yeah, that's what you have to look forward to next weekend. Obviously, we got to get some tracks prepared and stuff over the course of the week. And yeah, no, we're looking forward to it here at Argyle HQ. HQ. And yeah, we're just waiting for Dodge to... Okay, cool. All right. Everyone R. All right, so... What was the order for 1 through 3? Dodge 4th. So pit. Or respawn, whatever. Yeah, Angelo, then Banana, then me, then Dodge. I'll get Banana second. Pace speed 50 right now. Banana, you better go. We'll choose this time. So we should all be good on fuel. Should be good to go to the end here. Uh-oh, I can't see the cone. Yeah, I'm to the back. Yeah, me to the back. Me to the back. Dodge, you gotta go, dude. Go. Why are you stopped, dude? Move. Yeah, I hit the cone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. Cone. That's not right. Laps are wrong. Hang on. There we go. Oh, get this off my screen. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're to the back here. For the restart. Angelo, the control car. Green here. That wasn't obvious. We're all anticipating the restart here. Oh, we got backed up right as they went. But we're back under the green. Laps are not all good, so I'll fix that down the backstretch. But we are back under green. Contact Dodge and Banana already. Angelo with a blinding restart. Banana down to the apron. He's struggling with lag. Now he's up the racetrack. He might tag the 16. Will temporarily. Dodge with a massive run. He'll force his way to the outside line, trying to get by his teammate. Oh, Banana's still lagging kind of bad, it appears. 12 laps to go. It'll be 11 when we get back around. Dodge with a crossover on Banana. We're making contact with the 19, but it's Dodge getting away with the lead. And push to Banana here. Thunder joining back. No, caution, dude. You're so many laps down. It's not even funny. We're into the wall after contact with Banana. Yeah, because he missed the entirety of stage 2, so yes. Yes, you are. Yeah, apologize. Never mind, yep. Thunder out of here. Banana with a slide job. We'll give him a push. Down the front straightaway. Better take it. And he did. Well, he did, but he didn't really go anywhere with it. 10 laps to go at Kentucky. 15 miles remain. Angelo all over the back bumper of Dodge there. Entering 1 and 2, but Dodge into the wall. The 19 to the lead on the bottom lane. Dodge trying to get a crossover. Banana with a great run exiting turn 1 and 2 there. Dodge up the racetrack. Angelo up there. All 3 of them up the racetrack up there. Dodge still in the wall. He got put back in the wall by the 9, and now he's going to move down the racetrack. We are there to fill in the space side by side for third. Angelo through to the lead. 9 remain in Kentucky. Banana trying to sweep the day for that 9 machine. Obviously, Chase Elliott won a day at Martinsville. Very happy to see that. We got very lucky that pit strategy worked out, but, you know, either way, great win. Top three runners on the racetrack are happy about that, I can tell you that much. But, yeah, no, Angelo out in front, then Banana, then me, then Dodge. Banana sailing it into the corner on the bottom lane. Slide job on the 19. He's going to move him up the track even more. Angelo hangs on to the lead. And that just allowed me and Dodge to close in a little bit, assuming Dodge got a good corner. Now just 8 remain. The battle raging on here. All 4 of us still have a shot at it. Angelo going to be in the wall here. So is the 9. Yeah, that allows us to gain some ground, but I need the 9 to catch the 19 before I can get to the 9, so I might just work together here with him unless I really think I can clear him. All of us are good on fuel now. That's pretty much guarantee. Unless one of the fuel situations failed on some of us, but we're up the track. Dodge up into us. We're trying to block him for all we got. Here we go. Oh, contact with the 9. Yeah, that's not good for all 3 of us back here. 7 to go. Yeah, I needed to either get by the 9 there, the 9 needed to let me go, one of the 2. Angelo up into the wall, the 9 up into the wall. Or, no, he actually kept it out of the wall. Good job. Thought he was in the wall for sure. Now we're going to block him off. Get the push down the backstretch. Oh, he's all over our bumper. Never mind, we didn't get the... there's the run that we needed. Get the thing to rotate on entry. Down the racetrack we go. We really got to park it on the bottom lane here. We got a terrible entry. Yeah, got a good center there. Angelo's got about a second on us at least. 1.4 the gap. Dodge looking for second. Dodge, you better let me go here. That's going to be in the best... It's going to be the best... what's the best interest of all of us here if you just let the second place guy get some lap time, catch up to the leader. Like, you better work with me here, because if not, we're not going to have enough time to catch him. This might not be a super speedway, but oh my gosh, Dodge, are you kidding me, dude? Banana going to merge late. Okay. Into the wall. Goes Dodge. 5 laps to go in Kentucky. And you see we lost a little bit of ground there. Angelo might have it. Well, the 9's going to merge with him. Dodge, seriously? Okay, fine. Go. Just go, dude. Just get by me. Yeah, no. Just go. If you think you can catch him, go. Now we're in the wall. Yeah, now we're out of it. Probably. I gotta hope the 9 really... You spun... Yeah, okay. So the 9 spun out. That's why he's got to merge. Yeah, Dodge just sailing it off into the corner, using the wall a bit. 4 laps to go. Banana's going to be merging really late now. Yeah, now we're back 3-4. Back from the leader. That's not good at all. Dodge into the wall again. We're going to get a good corner that time. Take it. He's lagging. 3 to go at the line. We need some monstrous laps to have a chance here, even probably. Big lag into 3 and 4 here. That's not going to help us either. Exiting turn 4. Banana did merge. Alright, I'll fix laps on the back. Yeah, we gained a 10th. Dodge lost a ton of time. I need the 9. We need the 9 and the 19 to battle aggressively. We need a yellow at this point in time. Me and Dodge kind of took ourselves out of it. There we go. We got Banana on the same lap, and now, yep, now I'm in the wall probably. Yeah, we're done. Unless they wreck. Dodge into the wall. It's between Banana and Angelo. 2 laps to go. Yeah, I might just park it and film the finish here. Because we're out of it now. Great job, Dodge. Anyway. Dodging the wall up there. I mean, unless they get together. Here, I'll up the graphic quality and hope. That's about all we can do. There we go. Side by side up there. Angelo getting away pretty good. Yeah, Angelo's got a good lead now in the car. Yeah, something's wrong now. Something broke or something. Angelo with a 6/10 lead on the white flag. 1 lap to go. He won at Atlanta a month and a half ago on the last oval we did in MWRT, I'm pretty sure. And now look at the gap he has over the 9. Dodge still riding the wall. Yeah, I kind of gave this one away a little bit. Would have had a chance there. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Angelo in the lead. Banana going to go for it. Final corner of the final lap. And there's contact. The 9 around. That's why I stayed in it. Dodge going to pile in. We might get a spot or 2, but it's all happening behind Angelo, who will round turn 4 and get his 3rd win of the Isros season. We'll get by Dodge. That's why I didn't just go back and watch. We'll end up 3rd after the 19 is able to run away with it there. Yeah, Dodge just kind of almost gave up there, it seems. He just started full sending into the corners, got into my bumper. And, yeah, I mean, there was no way we were going to catch him without merging at that point. But, yeah. Yeah, so this is my final full-time season, so I do want to try to win these races. I wanted to win at Kentucky. I did win here, but that was because of the time penalties, so I would love to win here, crossing the line first, but you know, it is what it is. I don't want to congratulate you here. Angelo ran a very smart, very calm, very steady race, and it's going to pay off with a win for the 19 machine. He prevents a weekend sweep from Banana, and he blocks out RGA from winning for the first weekend. I believe this is the first non-RGA weekend all season long. And, yeah, Angelo gets to burn it down here in Kentucky. That's going to do it for this race, guys. If you